What's good, guys? Man, hey, I appreciate everyone that's been watching. And tonight at 8:20, we have the Ravens and the Chiefs. And the thing is, I was highly disappointed in Lamar Jackson. He's a two-time MVP. He needs to start showing up in the playoffs. Losing to a 17-10. He had a chance to put the Chiefs away, but he and his defense and just could not get it done. If you're MVP already two times and you haven't been in the league that long, there's got to be a change of scenery on defense. But Lamar Jackson is the answer at the offense. He's the most electric quarterback that I have seen. I like how quick he is and everything. As everyone says, he's more like a running slash quarterback, but it is what it is. And a couple months ago, in a 17-10 loss in the AFC Championship game, Lamar Jackson was so infuriated after throwing a fourth quarter interception, at the end zone. And that's the Baltimore Ravens quarterback ripped off his helmet and slammed it to the ground, walking toward the sidelines in utterly frustration, And, the reigning NFL most valuable player has built a reputation for frustrating defenses with his elusiveness and unpredictability. Yet when it comes down to his clashes with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Lamar Jackson has usually been the one left frustrated. Heading into tonight's matchup with the Chiefs, around 8:30 Eastern time, Jackson, can't even score by beating the two-time defending Super Bowl champions, but a victory in the season opener for Jackson could start to change the narrative that Mahomes, has really become his roadblock, if you would say. I'm not going to look at this game like it's a revenge game, but anybody that they play, no matter if they beat them or lost to them in previous years, Lamar Jackson, at the end of the day, he just wants to start winning. He's in win now mode, I would say. The success at Mahomes and the Chiefs led some to think that this could be the next Brady Manning rivalry with Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. At this stage, Mahomes versus Jackson has been more uneven than epic. Jackson's 4 losses against Kansas City are his most against any team. Other than Mahomes, no quarterback has beaten Jackson more than twice, which is very intriguing. Jackson was one of those most successful quarterbacks in NFL, surpassing Mahomes in February to become the youngest two-time MVP, age 27, since the merger. As a dual threat playmaker, Jackson has led the Ravens to the best regular season record in the league twice in his first 6 seasons. He's 14-2 in 2019 and 13-4 in 2023. So that's a good look when when competing against the other top quarterbacks, Jackson has usually come out on top. He has both of his meetings against Tom Brady. He's beaten Joe Burrow 4 out of the 5 times, but he struggled to outduel Mahomes. Jackson's first loss as a starter was a 27-24 defeat in Kansas City in Week 14 of the 2018 season, when he was knocked out of the game in overtime, if y'all can remember, with an ankle injury. In 2020, after Jackson's third straight loss to the Chiefs, he called them our kryptonite. So he. This seems like the team he needs to get over that he just can't. In January, Jackson was stopped one short of reaching his first Super Bowl when the Chiefs held him to the points or less, just to the 4th time in 83 game career. Whenever anybody, loses to anybody, it's just a very difficult and, coming in tonight, Jackson really needs a win because he knows Mahomes and the Chiefs are his kryptonite. Is the Ravens need to prepare, for Travis Kelce, the best one of the best receivers really of all time, And the thing is, Mahomes and Jackson's can be measured, like the difference by the smallest of margins between these two teams. Mahomes set the tone in the AFC Championship game in the first quarter. He completed an improbable back shoulder 19-yard touchdown pass to tight end Travis Kelce, who had, a half-yard separation on Hamilton for the first score of the game. So I really think the Ravens defense are going to have a lot of, trouble getting Mahomes, but we'll just have to see how good this year's team with the Ravens are. So, today, tonight, it's going to be good as advertised, a historic game of superstar quarterbacks. This will mark the first showdown between players with multiple MVP awards under the age of 30. Against Kansas City, Jackson has stumbled to create plays against a defense that unleashes heavy blitzes and take away his top target and Mark Andrews. He has recorded 5 passing touchdowns and 3 interceptions for a 53 QBR against the Chiefs. So, the thing too I want to mention, Mahomes, meanwhile, uses his accuracy to find cracks in Baltimore's defense. There has been perfectly placed long throws to the end zone and off-balance precise passes against the grain. Mahomes has thrown 13 touchdowns and 2 interceptions against the Ravens. So the thing is, who in 2023 became the first team in history to lead the league in fewest points allowed with 16 and a half, most sacks with 60, and most takeaways tied for first at 31 in the same season. So, Jackson and the Ravens just have to give it to him that he's an amazing quarterback. But, they just got to do their thing, on the defensive end to stop Mahomes. The thing is, I really think this is going to be a very good matchup, though, in the AFC Championship game, Jackson, he was extremely good because, he dazzled the football world by completing a 13-yard pass to himself after he threw the tip at the line of the scrimmage. Jackson ran it under and passed to the end zone, so the thing is, the real question is, can the Ravens stop the Chiefs' offense? Can they contain Mahomes? That's the biggest issue that I have with the Ravens. Even though they're one of the best defensive teams, they're still getting torched by Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Since becoming the Ravens starter midway through the 2018 season, Lamar Jackson is tied with Mahomes for the best win percentage in the regular season. Jackson is 58-19. And Mahomes is 64-21. So the difference comes in the postseason. Mahomes is 15-3 in the playoffs, winning 3 Super Bowls. Lamar Jackson is 2-4 in the postseason and has never reached a Super Bowl. So this will be an intriguing matchup, and we'll see what Lamar Jackson has been doing in the offseason, So the Ravens have undergone change since the AFC Championship game. Lamar Jackson will line up behind a revamped offensive line which features 3 new starters. Baltimore signed running back Derrick Henry. So that will be a good addition to their offense, becoming, the first All-Pro to share the backfield with Lamar Jackson, But if Lamar Jackson wants to reach his ultimate goal of winning a Super Bowl, he'll likely need to figure out a way through Mahomes and the Chiefs, So that's what I really think. I really think the Ravens defense are going to have a very long day on their first game of the season against the Chiefs, which is highly important. and intriguing, but we'll just have to see how good will Mahomes play and how good will Lamar Jackson play, because it all starts with your quarterback. You know, your quarterback is your leader, man. He is the leader on the field. If you don't have a good quarterback, you can't succeed. It's simple like that. So this is what I'm very intrigued to watch this game. And who do you guys think? I honestly think the Chiefs will win this game. I'm going to say 24-21. I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to win this game. I think it'll be a close one, but extremely good one. But let me guys, what do you guys think will be the outcome of this score, man? I think it'll be a really good game to watch too. But I'm out. Peace, guys.